Swallowed Star Episode 200. In the previous episode, Luo Feng had finally awakened after enduring more than 6,000 years of unimaginable pain. A torment that tested not just his body but the very limits of his soul. Against all odds, he succeeded in taming the legendary Star Tower, a treasure so powerful that even universe masters could not force it to submit. Now, standing before the mysterious and majestic great being, the creator of both the human and Yan Shen races, Luo Feng learns the truth of his destiny. He has been chosen as the third and possibly final disciple of this ancient existence, joining the ranks of Pu Ti and the Yan Shen leader. Yet his teacher's path is harsh: no guidance, no protection, and no revival if he falls. Only resources and the will to rise through his own strength. With two divine treasures prepared for him, the Star Tower and the fabled Force Armor, Luo Feng stands at the threshold of a new era. And the episode 200 continues. Within the shrine, amidst the countless sealed stars, the great being gazed down at Luo Feng, speaking slowly and affectionately. His voice echoed throughout the vast temple, deep and resonant, filled with the power of a being whose height exceeded 90,000 kilometers. As he spoke, the stars that surrounded them shimmered faintly, as though listening to their creator. He said, "Disciple, you have two treasures, the Star Tower and the Force Armor. Your second senior also possesses two treasures, the Yan Shen halberd and the Raw Soul." The great being's tone was calm, but every word carried unimaginable weight. He explained that the Yan Shen race, which he himself had created, were natural-born fighters. Their leader, Luo Feng's second senior, was a warrior of incredible might, unmatched in close combat. The Yan Shen halberd granted him unstoppable strength, while the Raw Soul, a mysterious treasure, merged with his very spirit, strengthening his soul far beyond ordinary limits. Luo Feng's eyes widened with astonishment. A treasure that could strengthen a soul? Such things were nearly unheard of. The great being continued, "Your second senior's godly body was powerful beyond compare, but his soul was only average among universe masters. When he fused with the Raw Soul, his spiritual strength surged. Now, with both body and soul elevated, he has become an absolute power of the universe, a being that few dare to provoke." Luo Feng listened with awe and respect. To create such a powerful race, to shape the very laws of life, it was beyond imagination. But the great being's expression shifted slightly. However, he said, "I was not satisfied, so I created the Earth race." Luo Feng looked up in surprise as his teacher explained. Even though the universe already contained many powerful bloodlines, he had wanted something beyond mere strength. He had crafted the 9-volume manual, a secret technique that defied the very laws of the cosmos, one capable of evolving the human body to levels beyond imagination. He described its progression. The first volume triples a human's strength. The second, 6 times. The third, 12 times. With just these 3, a human body could already surpass the pinnacle bloodline of the golden-horned beast. As he spoke, Luo Feng felt the truth of those words resonate within him. The golden-horned beast, his own second life form, was considered one of the universe's pinnacle species. And yet, his teacher claimed that Earth humans, through the 9 volumes, could surpass even that. The great being's eyes glimmered as he spoke about the universe's rarest creations, special life forms. Since the dawn of time, there have existed beings that could never reproduce. Some so rare that only 1 or 2 exist in all the cosmos. The stronger they are, the fewer their kind. The beast god, whose blood you once obtained, is one such being, a completely unique life form, born with the laws of the universe engraved into its body. It was born already possessing the strength of a universe master. Luo Feng was struck silent. He had studied special life forms before, beings born from extreme cosmic environments. Unable to reproduce, unmatched in their uniqueness, the golden-horned beasts, though rare, could multiply and pass down their memories. But beings like the beast god were singular, one-of-a-kind entities of unfathomable might. The great being's voice softened as he said, "The 9-volume manual was meant to do the impossible, to create a special life form from the human race. But it can only be practiced by one person. and only by a soul born of earth. Then, gazing deeply at Luo Feng, he declared, I have great expectations for you. You will possess a body and soul of immense power. Your willpower and consciousness are already beyond ordinary measure. They will multiply your spirit's strength by tens or even hundreds of times. Strong in body and soul, with a heart of unbreakable resolve, this is what the Earth race was designed for. He sighed. The body and soul can be strengthened with treasures and techniques, but willpower and consciousness rely only on the heart. That is why, after my earlier failures, I made the mental state the very core of the Earth race. With that, no matter how ordinary their bodies seem, their inner strength will make even the mightiest races look up to them. Luo Feng bowed deeply, his respect overflowing. He could feel the vast ambition behind his teacher's words. Then, the being said, these two treasures now belong to you. The Force Armor will protect and strengthen your body. The Star Tower will nurture your soul, willpower, and consciousness. You were born to walk the path of a spirit reader, perhaps even an illusionist. The Star Tower is the most intricate of all treasures. You will come to understand it in time. Then, rising to his full, towering height, the great being declared, Come, let me take you to a place. Curious, Luo Feng asked, Teacher, where are we going? You will know soon, came the reply. With a single step, the great being reached the center of the shrine. Space rippled, forming a vast passageway. Luo Feng and his companion Pu Ti followed him in. They traveled through a twisting corridor of warp space, light flashing around them like flowing water. Soon, they emerged into a vast, colorful realm. All around them floated countless water droplets, each glowing faintly in different hues: red, blue, gold, silver, and more. There were millions of them, suspended in silent, mesmerizing motion. The great being pointed forward and said, This is a space within the Star Tower. Luo Feng, do you know what these are? Luo Feng stared, astonished. I don't know, he admitted softly. The being's eyes gleamed. This is the future of your Earth race. The future of the Earth race? Luo Feng repeated, his voice trembling slightly. The great being nodded. Yes, when I created the Force Armor and the Raw Soul, their greatest secret was not their power, but their ability to reproduce. The Force Armor can generate lesser forms: soldier, general, king, and emperor armors. The Raw Soul, too, can produce soldier, general, king, and emperor souls. These are not mere names, they represent levels of evolution. He smiled faintly. The armors can be used by the Yan Shen race and others that I personally modified. But you, Luo Feng, you are trained in the 9-volume manual. You belong to my highest line of evolution. These treasures were made for you. Luo Feng suddenly understood why the mysteries of these armors had baffled the rest of humanity for ages. They were never meant for ordinary life forms. The great being continued, the Raw Soul is similar. When I turned Earth into a nurturing cradle, I ensured that only Earth-born souls could wield these treasures. Apart from you, only your second senior can use the higher Raw Soul. He paused, his expression turning thoughtful. With these tools, your Earth race will one day be able to form a powerful spirit reader army, controllers and illusionists of incredible strength. They will be protected, their mortality rate greatly reduced, and more of them will reach the level of universe knights. The Earth people have limitless potential. His voice softened once more. Because they must be born on Earth, their numbers will always be few, just like the Yan Shen race. But their quality will be extraordinary. One day, when you have become a true power of the universe, you will be able to guide them, protect them, and raise them into a mighty race. He looked at Luo Feng with a knowing smile. Whether you choose to keep the Earth race as part of humanity, or let them stand apart as a new, independent race, that will be your decision. And finally, his deep voice echoed through the colorful realm, filled with boundless confidence and expectation. However, this would all have to wait till you become a true powerful warrior in the universe before it's possible. And that wraps up this episode. In this part, we witnessed a profound turning point in Luo Feng's journey, a moment where knowledge, destiny, and purpose all came together. Inside the sacred shrine, the great being finally unveiled the grand design behind the Earth race. He explained that while the Yan Shen race was born for strength and combat, the humans of Earth were created for something far greater, for mental and spiritual evolution. Through the 9-volume manual, the great being had given humanity the means to transcend ordinary life forms, to rise beyond even the pinnacle species like the golden-horned beast. It was a revelation that the strength of Earth's people did not come from their bodies, but from their willpower, consciousness, and indomitable spirit, the qualities that make them truly unique in the vast universe. Luo Feng also learned the true nature of his treasures, the Force Armor and the Star Tower. These weren't merely powerful artifacts, they were living creations capable of reproducing, designed to nurture new warriors for the future of the Earth race. The Force Armor could give rise to different levels of armor: soldier, general, king, and emperor, while the raw soul had similar tiers of soul treasures. Together, they formed the foundation of a future army that could one day rival the mightiest races of the cosmos. The great being's vision was clear. The Earth race would be small in number but unmatched in quality, blessed with powerful minds and guided by Luo Feng himself. However, this grand destiny could only unfold once Luo Feng reached the height of power, when he became a true, absolute warrior of the universe. This episode reveals more than just new treasures or powers. It shows us the deep meaning behind humanity's existence in the universe. It's about evolution through struggle, the balance of body and soul, and the limitless strength that comes from the heart. Luo Feng now carries not only his own future but also the hope and destiny of an entire race. If you enjoyed this episode or found it inspiring, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the newest episodes in Luo Feng's epic journey through the stars. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and see you all in the next episode.